Runners fired on their journey from the 1200 meter marker. Once again, an untidy beginning. Right there, They Don't Know Me, the black cap, and Prince Terrian, heavily supported in the market now, goes off the lead at the 1000, and Prince Terrian, the blue cap. Alma Mater second. They Don't Know Me racing in third as they go to the 8 peg. Palace wins in the green to the inside. Precious Love, they really starting to stretch out for a maiden. This is absolutely flying. 4 lengths away, Long Day's Journey. Navarino Bay and Uplifted must be 14 lengths off. Prince Terrian, let's see if he can keep up this tempo. Alma Mater's in the slipstream second. 3 lengths away to Precious Love. They Don't Know Me to the inside. Prince Terrian onto the 300 meter marker. Alma Mater's second. Prince Terrian still clear coming to the 200 meter marker. They put the money down. Down the inside, Palace Wind is running on strong. They Don't Know Me. But it's Prince Terrian on the outside, still by a length. Palace Wind is trying to eat into the lead late on. Palace Wind is coming home to get up. Palace Wind got there from Prince Terrian. They Don't Know Me and Navarino Bay. So this horse, Palace Wind, the Pomodoro, after a sparkling debut, that second run, obviously everything went wrong, and the Pomodoro puts it right today and blasts away close home. The heavily supported Prince Terrian, he set some very quick fractions. I'd like to see the race time for this because they went really quick. They Don't Know Me, and then came Navarino Bay. Precious Love, Alma Mater nothing, Uplifted nothing. Coming to the 300, and Prince Terrian went right to the outside. You're still clear with 200 to go, and then all of a sudden Palace Wind started to eat into the lead, and over the last 50 meters Prince Terrian just gets a little bit leg weary, runs right to the outside, and Palace Wind wins a little bit cozier. Back to the studio.
Hello, good win here for owner and trainer Wendy Whitehead, and well done to Riverton Stud, the breeders, and of course partnered by Warren Kennedy. But first up, the winning groom, the gentleman that takes care of Palace Wind, Zandile, 1,000 Rand for you, Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Well done to the winning groom, Zandile. First up, I think let's have Wendy Whitehead in and congratulate the owner first before the trainer. Well done, Wendy.
Thank you very much. Thanks very much, Dees.
What happened last time?
Dees, you know, he went into the gates early, and I'm not sure why the starter wouldn't pull him out in the gates, and he ended up rearing, and Donovan sat on the side of the pens the whole time. He actually injured himself in the gates that day, and he pulled a muscle, and we've taken him back to the gates and schooled him a couple more times, and he's actually settled down now. And today Warren did a great job on him. I just want to say well done to Mike at the start. You know, I asked everyone just to help out a little bit and to help with him. I just want to say a big well done to Duncan Barry, John Gatz on the farm. They've got an absolute passion about this horse, and it's we're just over the moon, hey?
Well, you got Ian, Sanjeev, Jeff Perkins, the list goes on. How come they didn't want to get involved in this horse? They left you all by yourself.
You know what? He's just grown up on the farms and things like that, and we've just let him come along as he has. As you can see, he's a 4-year-old, and he's a big boy. And as he's, you know, we didn't expect him to be as good as he is, and he's just come along so beautifully. I'm so chuffed, eh?
Well, no doubt they'll be champing at the bit to have a share now.
I'm sure.
Stable's looking good. Hard to play winning the other day as well.
Thanks, Dees. The horses are going along nicely at the moment. I'm very chuffed.
Anything else from your side?
I've got African Sunrise a little bit later on today. Warren's up on him today because Anton injured himself yesterday. But so chuffed. I just said to Warren now he's working really well and looking for a big race from him today.
Especially the distance.
Exactly, yeah.
Thanks a lot, Wendy.
Thank you so much.
Well done. Warren, nice pickup ride here because, I mean, later on with African Sunrise, I'm getting ahead of myself. But this horse, temperamental in the gates, how do things work out for you?
Yeah, things actually worked out really nicely for me. These Wendy gave me all that's happened to him and whatnot, and it's easy for a horse to have that experience and take it the wrong way and then become really difficult. So Wendy's handled it really well. I know Rachel does a lot of work there, and they've handled this horse really nicely. He went in last D's, you know, but he was in. He seemed all right. A little bit sluggish out, but well behaved behind the start and going down and all that. So he hasn't taken it to heart what happened to him last time. So he's got over it really well. And he handled himself really well, you know, very green on the turn still. I couldn't hold my position, something you don't want to really give away position with a strong tailwind that's blustering today. But I couldn't hold my position. I was going to ask too much of him to hold it. So Lyle got in front of me, and, you know, once this was balanced out, he went to fetch those horses on the inside really quickly, and really smartly. And he thought the job was done going to the 300, but there was a horse right on the outside that I could see that he wasn't paying attention to.
Sure.
So a little bit more of encouragement, and he gave it to me. So it was a lovely win-win full of merit. He's obviously going to be a very progressive horse. Probably going to go a bit further still as well, but I think Wendy's got some exciting times ahead for this horse.
I'm no expert on sectional timing, but through experience you guys gauge every quarter or however you guys count. You guys were going a good clip?
Yeah, I think we were in a really nice clip there, you know, it's nice and even and probably above a 6 furlong tempo that we normally go. That's due to the tailwind as well. Also will last a bit longer. So you ride the conditions that are out there. So the guys did go a little bit quicker than the normal fraction in the 6, but it was a lovely tempo, nice and even, and it gave every horse a chance in the race, you know. And this horse, must say, off that tempo, like I said, he was lost. He quickened really well. He hit that, didn't hit the front, but he hit the front of the inside horses really smartly, like a horse that's going to win by 3, 4, 5 lengths, you know. And just Green has got the better of him that last bit, but he's entitled to that first one, yeah. So lovely job by Wendy, for everyone. Well done to the connections, and obviously to Uniform. Thank you very much.
Just quickly, not many races left for you guys. The Uppies will have most of the races now, but where can we follow you?
I think I'm competitive throughout. You know, I've got it all. He's a young horse stepping up in the trip. His first run was poor. His second run over the mile was further. He ran a much better race. He was interfered with out the gates, and it wasn't quite in the race where I wanted him to be, so he might have finished a bit closer there. So stepping up in more trip, it's what he wants. He's a small little horse, nothing much to look at, but he's got a nice little engine on him, good lungs. So the 2000 will suit him really nicely. Just cruised in. You know, he's always competitive. He's got the ability. He has got his issues, and the way you've got to ride him, he's got to come from off them. So tailwind probably not going to suit him that much, but he's always competitive. He's won the big races in Joburg, the Gold Cups there, and that, so he's a good stayer. And then I've got African Sunrise. Obviously, Wendy's touched on that. She thinks he'll go very close to winning today.
Thank you for that, Warren.
Thanks, Steve. Cheers.
Nice ride, Warren Kennedy, race number 2, and up next will be the start of the place accumulator, which is race number 3, 1350, 10 to 2.